What's going on, guys? What's going on? Give me a second. And we will kick this motherfucker off. Alright, let's see. All right. Wait for a couple people to hop in here real quick. Ba, 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 ba. How you guys doing? How's everybody doing? How we all doing? There we go. All right, guys. So we are. We'll get started here. So what we're looking at going into tomorrow is basically going to be using a lot of the levels from today. We had obviously nice moves today, right? We had very good moves today, pretty much with a double bottom, right? We had an initial flush at the open, right? Big flush at the open, retested pre-market levels, right? Broke up. Then we rejected last week's level, okay? So what we basically were looking at here, yesterday's overnight levels here, right? From 115. Forgot market was closed, so I'm thinking yesterday was Friday, but futures was open. Anyway, so we had this double top here, right? Broke back down, made an even low here with the open. And then again, we rejected a lower high compared to where we were earlier this morning, okay? So basically looking at things now, what I'd like to see on NQ, for the most part, would be some type of sell here. We're getting that now. We just had the China open. So you guys can see here, we just had China open. There was a pretty big dump there. But basically what happened was we did reject right off of the golden pocket there, right? So literally to the wick at the 707 there, right? So good spot for a lower high and for a move down. Now, I do think this level here may hold. Actually, might be a decent entry right here, to be honest, at the 50% retrace level, only because these previous wicks here probably are going to act as support. But I'm not too sure what the China news was, what the data that just came out was, so I'm sure it was bad. Hang Seng is down another 1.8%. So I don't expect too much upside tonight until possibly the Europe Open. Europe Open is 3 a.m. That's when you'll see major moves up or down. So, you know, like we saw yesterday, right? 2:45 p.m. is right here. This is where you're going to see these major moves, you know, either to the upside or the downside, depending on what Europe does. So just a little background on, you know, what to look for really each day. So going into tomorrow, you know, if we do get this move back down, I would be interested again. Usually I wouldn't long this if it's the third time, but I would be interested again to see a retest back down here on this 890 level. If you guys were in the live this morning, this was a very key area that I was watching. Right here, 888, right? 888 pretty much on NQ. So if we get, I hate how it doesn't do this. Fine. right? So this 888 level. So if we do retest back down here tonight, I would be interested in some plays off of that. I'm not going to be trading too much tonight. Didn't get too much sleep, so I need to hit the hay a bit early. But if you are trading overnight, I know a lot of people trade late at night, or maybe you're on West Coast, right? This is a good level to watch overnight, especially going into the China reversal. China usually does have a lot of reversals overnight. So if you do want to see a reversal, you see a big dip down, 30, 40 points, watch around this 900 to 888 level here, okay? But otherwise, I'd like to open somewhere around here for longs. Otherwise, tomorrow, basically going to be looking on a higher time frame basis. Switch over to the 30-minute. I'd like to see a break above 1720. So that's 17,020. A pop back up, reject here at like 40 or 50 at the open, and then a retest of here. So basically, I'd be looking for a move. Oops. Wrong tool. Sorry, I'm used to trading on charting on TradingView. I guess I can't do it on here, but anyway, what I'd basically be looking for is a move up above here, a break of this 17K, 17,020 area, a retest of this resistance, and then a small little pullback back to 17,020, and before we get a bigger move up here, more so towards the daily level now. When we get that break up above here, I'd like to retest 17,080 roughly or so, right below that level that we were at the end of December. But, the daily chart's pretty crazy. It's a lot of inside closes, right? Tight range in this like 30-point range every time closing. So, bears have been beaten down pretty bad, but also bulls can't seem to get above this level either. So definitely going to be waiting for news. There's a lot of news coming tomorrow. Let me change this real quick. There is a lot of news tomorrow, just to show you guys what we got. Tomorrow's Wednesday. We have a lot of this news. You can see here a lot of news, right? 8:30 retail sales, import prices. We got Fed speaking at 9, industrial production, business inventories, home builder confidence. Beige book usually doesn't move too much, but another Fed speaker as well. Today there was a Fed speaker at 11, and there was a huge dump just on that. So, we never know what we're gonna expect with Fed speakers, speaking. Right, 11 a.m. we had that huge move down, couldn't ever break back up. So again, just gonna be looking basically tomorrow for again these levels 1688, 88 again, or a move back above that 17K level into the 1720s for a move to the zoomed out 40s, and then a retest for that long to the 80s. Okay, so two bullish cases right there. A bearish scenario for me would be a open around this price here, right? A breakdown, okay, back to that 888 level. So I wouldn't short necessarily here right now overnight. I'd wait for a couple hours more of the China session to elapse. But after that, I'd look for a short back down to 888 if it doesn't already show signs of holding here. But if tomorrow, again, we open up around to where we are now, then I'd look to short down to here. So basically only looking to long here, right? Or long a retest of here after breaking above it. So that's mostly the plans for tomorrow. Marvin said on the phone, give her link TradingView. Yeah, I was gonna link TradingView. The only reason I don't is because I have all the multiple accounts, right? So if I have all these multiple accounts here, I'm not too sure if it links correctly or I can group trade on TradingView, but I can check. You find it easy to trade off the Trade-Evade chart on the phone? I don't trade on Trade-Evade ever on the phone. I use my iPad. I don't even use the app. The app is dog shit. I just use the web version. Yeah, good question. All right, guys, any quick questions? Not too much of a plan tonight, to be honest. Usually I'd find like some other stuff to do, but pretty big, range that we were in here. you know, 100-point range today. So going to be a couple moves that we have to see what we're going to be looking for basically when we go forward into tomorrow. Just basically analyzing these levels. Hopefully we get some moves tonight, so in the morning we have a little bit more data to work with, and we'll go from there. Do you use ATM at the money? Talking about options? Not sure. Are you asking about options, Jenny? ATM is the bracket order. You can't use brackets with group trading. I don't even know it was called that. Do you wait for YM to also help us know which direction we are going just because it's ranging by all-time highs? Yeah. So the Dows, we haven't looked at the Dow in a bit. Let's pull up the Dow. That's just the Russell. Here's the Dow. So the Dow, check the daily. Yeah, the Dow's bearish, right? Like, so we had this big consolidation here and it's broke down. It didn't break this level though, right? It didn't break that 37. We haven't gotten a close below 37.5. So I imagine we would find some support here. I'd imagine we'd find some support here for another move up. But if this starts to roll over, this is where you can see the blood start to happen. The Dow's the backbone, right? It's behind the scenes backbone to me. So, you know, if we start to see that roll over, we could see it bleed into everything else. We'll take a look at ES too. I never really play ES almost like ever. But yeah, ES is consolidating too. Really NQ looks the tightest, right? But, you know, ES really hasn't moved either, so let's see what happens. Going back to that NQ chart right now. Getting that nice little bounce off here on the 1 minute. 5. But yeah, bear flag potentially here. Could break down from here. Could break up. Normally I'd take a trade while we're live, but not really looking to right now. ATM is the one to the right of sell ask at the top of your trade of 8. Bracket order. Yeah, you can't use bracket order. I didn't know. I don't even know it was called that. Whenever I use brackets, I just select it. I already have them on here. 16, 16, and pass. But you can't use them with group trading, which is shit. But it is what it is. Crazy how YM hasn't had any red weeks in a while. Yeah, it is insane. The market's honestly been on fucking steroids, but it's been nice playing either side lately. Thank you, Casey. Appreciate it. Hopefully I don't like get bashed for being a scrub, not knowing what ATM is. Do I use Ninja Trader ever? Nah, never use Ninja. I hate Ninja. Ugly. Creativate's just so clean. Like the setup is so fire. I mean, I'm not showing my entire thing, but like, because then you can't see the charts as much, but it's so much better. Crazy how trades are, you still can't draw a trend line past the most recent bar. Yeah, I know. I don't know why they do that shit. You can though, I think if you do this. I think if you do a line. Yeah, see, you can do that. You have to like double click it and then hit like a line. Again, I don't connect to TradingView. I haven't tested it. Does anybody in here know? Can you group trade when you connect to TradingView? If so, I'll probably set it up tonight. Hey, we're getting that pop up here. It won't do it. Yeah, I didn't think so. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. Let's take a look at let's take a look at the Dixie. I don't know if you can even do that on here. What is it, DX? Wonder if you can trade the dollar. I've never even tried it. Yeah, the dollar's looking a little bullish, right? Had a nice day yesterday, today, whatever. All right, nice move up, but it's retesting that 200 moving average. I'm looking at it on my trading view now. So I don't know if we'll break up above this 103.50 level, but 104 is a big resistance there, so we'll see what happens. Are you using any prop firms for accounts? These, you guys can see this on my screen, right? Like these accounts, right? Right here. Yeah, I'm using Apex. Anyway, yeah, I know dollar's delayed. I don't trade the dollar. Oil's pretty good to trade too. I don't know if you guys ever trade oil, but oil's nice to trade. Gold, no. Do you have to qualify for each Apex account? Yes. It's 1 day to pass right now, if you guys want. Alright guys, any other questions for me? Please ask away. This will be my last few minutes here. Gonna hit the hay pretty early tonight. Not taking a trade. Usually we take some trades, especially at night, but tomorrow morning we will be live. We crushed it fucking today. I actually kept going later on, guys. I'm sorry. If you guys were on the live this morning, I got off for about 2 hours and then I came back and fucking crushed it. But tomorrow I'm looking to, if you guys remember those 15 that I started these right here, right? So I started, if I can't tell the secret on this one because it's recorded, but yeah, if you guys know, then you know, right? If you guys know, you know. But those 15, keep it. Finish the day 5,200 on those on the other account, and I'm hoping to finish those up today, aka tomorrow. And then the funded, we made what do we make, 5K today on the funded. That's good. And that's it. So we'll have fucking, what's 15 times 150? 2250. So we'll have 2.25 mil. We already got 3 mil. We'll have 5.25 mil funded. Be dope. Thanks. You should do these a lot for sure. What do you use to trade multiple accounts? I just use group trade. Can you upload the lives to your channel as VODs? Yes, this one will be uploaded. Some of them live can't be, depending on what I say or do. Appreciate that. Think it would be. Appreciate you, Base Taurus. How many contracts do you take on the 150K? I usually do 2 to 3 at a time. I size up to 8 or 9 usually. Tomorrow, I will be giving away 3 150K accounts also, so we'll be doing that. You guys are going to be here for the giveaway, hopefully. Make sure you're subscribed. Guys, do me a favor. Smash that like button for me. I'm going to be one of those guys who's going to have to ask, but while we're building up the channel here, go ahead and smash that like button for me. I appreciate it. It would mean a lot. And I'll be here tomorrow morning at about 9:15, okay? I hope you guys have a great rest of your nights. Hopefully you guys were with us this morning. If you weren't, encourage you to tune in tomorrow. Be ready. And let's pass some of these accounts, guys. Hope you guys have a great night. Cheers.